Welcome to our mini-series, Get High on the High Holidays, a sequence of 5 mini classes that will inspire, enlighten, and uplift you in preparation of the high holiday season.
So we'll just begin with telling you a little bit about Jonathan, who is leaving the services on Yom Kippur. He's fasting for the first time, and as he walks out of the synagogue with his mom, he says, "Mom, can we go to McDonald's?" He says, "What? It's not even kosher." He says, "Well, they serve fast food." So being the first time fasting, I know it's a little corny, but the idea of fasting is not the sum total of the high holidays. The high holidays, or the season, is really about learning what the covenant is about. We have the opportunity to really stand apart and to really connect and respond to God's unique invitation that He gives to our people. And He says that the only way we can do that, unlike unity in America, for example, when we have so many different factions and so many different directions that we're going, and we have extremists on this side and extremists on that side, but most of us stick together and most of us share the same values and freedoms. However, the mission that's given to us as a Jewish people with very specific mitzvot requires that we all, each and every single one of us, reach that level of unity and common goal. And that's what the Torah tells us. Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem. Today you stand all together. Each and every one of you, men, women, children, everyone is on the same page. Same page meets us where the mitzvos happen. And that is true communally, and it's also true individually. As one of my colleagues shared earlier, when we were experiencing a blackout and realized suddenly that the electricity is something that we so depend on, and that sort of gives us a little bit of thought, a little bit of a vision, a little bit of a view as to the importance of Torah. How so? How do we learn that from the blackouts? Is because in the last few decades we know that more and more we're becoming wireless. We're becoming wireless, and we no longer feel, or we no longer have the need to be physically connected with a wire, and we can do it remotely. We can even share classes like this remotely. However, there are certain things that require that physical connection. There's no way you'll fill up your car with gas unless you pull up to the gas station. There's no way you're going to have electricity turning on the lights in your home without that wire connecting. I think metaphorically it's also true when we talk about mitzvahs. There is the feeling that many have, I'm a Jew at heart, and I have the feeling, and I feel Jewish, and I have all that emotion and commitment and connection, but without actually plugging in, without actually striking the match and lighting the candle before Shabbat, without actually winding the tefillin, the straps of the tefillin around your arm, you really cannot connect. Those mitzvahs will not happen unless we do that. And we do each and every one of us do it the exact same way. And we're lighting the candles here in Nebraska and in Alaska and in Timbuktu in the very same manner, with the same bracha. And that is the ultimate unity that helps bring that blessing that God gave to the Jewish people and bestowed upon us the responsibility to share it with the rest of the world, bringing light and peace and goodness and kindness. And may we merit to see the upcoming year, to be filled with kindness and goodness and mitzvahs. No more war, no more strife, no more dissent, or at least to a minimal degree. Thank you, and join us again next week.